Today, on Uncovered, we'll explore how a nanoscale redesign is unlocking the future of electronics. We are going behind the story of superconductivity breakthrough to see how scientists are bending the rules of physics to save energy. Imagine a world where your smartphone never gets hot in your hand and massive power grids never waste a single drop of electricity during transmission. That is the ultimate promise of superconductors, special materials that can carry electrical current with absolutely zero resistance. But there is a massive catch. Most superconductors only work at freezing temperatures, often around minus 200 degrees Celsius, and they break down when exposed to strong magnetic fields. For decades, scientists tried to fix this by changing the chemical recipe of the materials. But what if the secret was not in the material itself, but in the floor it rests on? To understand this breakthrough, we need to look at how these advanced materials are actually built in a laboratory. The superconducting layer used by the researchers in Sweden is incredibly thin, just a few nanometers thick, which is less than 1/1,000,000th the thickness of a human hair. Because it is so fragile, it has to be grown on top of a solid supporting foundation called a substrate. Think of the substrate as the concrete foundation of a house. If the foundation is perfectly flat, the house sits one way. But if you change the shape of that foundation, you can actually force the house to behave differently. Picture a crowded school hallway where everyone is bumping into each other as they walk. That is normal electricity. The bumping creates friction, which wastes valuable energy as heat. A superconductor is like a magical hallway where everyone suddenly moves in perfect unison, gliding through without touching anyone else. But keeping that perfect harmony is incredibly difficult. The moment the room gets too warm or a magnet gets too close, the harmony shatters and the bumping starts all over again. To keep the electrons gliding smoothly, scientists realized they needed to give them a physical track to follow. Here is how they actually build this microscopic track. First, engineers place the base material inside a high-temperature vacuum. This intense process carves a microscopic pattern of tiny ridges and valleys into the surface. It is exactly like a farmer plowing neat, parallel furrows into a flat field of dirt before planting seeds. Next, an ultra-thin superconducting layer is carefully grown on top of this textured foundation. Because the foundation is no longer flat, the atoms in the superconducting layer are forced to settle into the exact shape of those tiny ridges. The material literally molds itself to the hidden landscape underneath. Once the layers are locked together, the physics completely change. The hidden ridges physically alter the electronic environment where the two materials meet. Instead of wandering randomly, this forces the electrons to flow in a preferential direction, stabilizing the superconductivity. It is like giving a fast bobsled a grooved track of solid ice to follow. It becomes much harder to knock it off course. By treating the substrate to create ridges, growing the material on top, and altering the electronic environment to guide the electrons, scientists created a superconductor that survives higher temperatures and stronger magnetic fields. This nanoscale sculpting is a massive deal for the future of technology. Right now, modern digital devices and data centers consume up to 12% of the world's electricity, and a huge amount of that is wasted as heat. If engineers can use this trick to make superconductors work closer to room temperature, we could build ultra-efficient power grids that never lose energy. It could also lead to incredibly powerful quantum computers and advanced medical imaging machines that do not require massive, expensive cooling systems to function. You can see how a foundation changes a structure right in your own home. Try building a tall tower of building blocks on a soft, squishy pillow, and then try building the exact same tower on a hard, flat table. The blocks are exactly the same, but the environment underneath completely changes how stable the tower is. That is exactly what these scientists did at the nanoscale. By changing the surface the material rests on, they unlocked a completely new level of stability without having to invent a brand new chemical recipe. Quick check. Here is my question. What is the name of the supporting foundation layer that the ultra-thin superconducting material is grown on? A substrate. By carving microscopic ridges into a base layer, scientists can guide electrons and keep materials superconducting at higher temperatures. Next time you see a grooved track keeping a train or a toy car perfectly aligned, remember that the same idea works for electrons at the nanoscale. Hit subscribe and the bell so you never miss a new Uncovered. That's the story behind how a nanoscale redesign unlocks ultra-efficient electronics. Stay curious, stay kind.